What's going on, everybody? Welcome into TV Sports 27. And if you following us not only here on YouTube in the post section, but if you follow us on Twitter, you would have known that this series is coming. We are back with our first Road to the Show in quite some time since we did our Tom Brady Road to the Show in our previous MLB The Show. And you can see by, well, the thumbnail, if you won't see it yet if you're watching live, but so most of you will see the thumbnail, see by the title. We're getting ready for our Road to the Show, and it's going to be the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh yeah, I dig it. The Macho Man. He is back, but he is stepping into MLB. So trying to figure out who we were going to do for our Road to the Show this go-round. And, well, like Tom Brady had a baseball career before going into football and becoming a Hall of Fame football player, the Macho Man Randy Savage had a brief baseball career, albeit in the minor leagues, before jumping into his Hall of Fame pro wrestling career. So it's Randy Savage, 2026. He is back, but he is going through baseball quick. Well, I'm giving a couple of moments for people to join in. And we are going to jump into Road to the Show in just a minute with you guys. But looking a quick note on the Wikipedia page, just so you guys can know we're going to do a thing. So we're taking too long. The game's taking us to another mode here. I can't. Here we got to exit this. Exit. Got to make sure the volume's good too, which if I can adjust that in Road to the Show. But he was a catcher out of high school, and he went into the minor leagues to develop, where he then played mostly as an outfielder for the Cardinals and the Reds. So I will do outfield as the position instead of catcher, because if you do catcher, I believe you have to literally catch every single pitch, and we're not trying to sit there through every single game. So we'll put him in the outfield. I don't know where in the outfield. Pick a random position. He played mostly in the Cardinals and the Reds farm systems and played for Class A Tampa Tarpon. So we're going to see if Cincinnati or St. Louis ends up picking up Macho Man. I don't know if we'll get to the majors in this episode. I'm going to try to at least play for an hour and a half with you guys, so to at least 7. So, and then I'm going to kind of leave it up to you guys with how many in-game commentary episodes we do. Gonna kind of leave it up to you, but we'll get into that as we get more into this. So we got the opportunity. We can do female or male. That'd be interesting. I kind of forgot that was in this game, but we're already picked Macho Man. So we want to do the 2026 roster. So we're gonna load those up, and we're gonna get started here. And, we can do the two-way player. Babe Ruth. I thought about doing something with Babe Ruth, like Babe Ruth's son, or maybe having Babe Ruth in today's MLB, not knowing that two-way player was in the game. So that's kind of interesting, because we can mostly bat, but then we could pitch every once in a while. And then I have not done my closer since I did my series back in the olden days, probably 10, 15 years ago, which those episodes are up on our Patreon page as I drop a coaster here. But we're doing batting, but open to any other suggestions in the comments. Let me know. Patreon.com/TBSports27. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Doing commentary for this first episode, but as I've mentioned in the past, we are unable to do commentary with you guys on every single live stream, just due to the nature of the setup, how long all the setup takes, doing it amongst everything going on in the house while also having a full-time job. This is not my full-time job. It is part-time. So if you want to see more in-game commentary with TV sports, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Patreon.com/TVSports27. We can get back to doing live commentary on every single stream, but it's going to be off and on from here on out on this channel. So position player, power, contact, or fielding. So I debated about this. I'm leaning towards power, because looking at Macho Man's stats, over 289 games in 4 minor league seasons, he had 16 home runs, which I guess is not a lot, all things considered, when you're looking at 16 home runs over 300 games, 129 runs batted in. I didn't realize, I thought that was over 1 season. I didn't know that was 4 seasons. So should he be a contact hitter, or are we thinking like, olden days Macho Man with the big muscles and stuff, he'd be a power hitter? You know what? Power would probably just be more fun. So, and I think with considering, I know people said he was kind of a smaller compared to a Hulk Hogan or an Ultimate Warrior, but I don't know. I think Macho Man still got the strength, so we're going to go with power. So here we go for position. This is where we can pick. You will not be able to go back. So random, I guess, is where we random if we will do which position we're going to do. So I'm just going to let go as far as which field, because I don't know what position. Wikipedia just says he played outfield, and we're going to be a right fielder. So officially, Macho Man Randy Savage will be a right fielder. Right fielder is not required to have as much speed and range as a center fielder, but need to have the strongest throwing arm. So there you go. We're going to confirm that. We are not going to do a face scan. I also debated if I did all this before the game, put his looks together, but I thought maybe that'd be fun. You guys want to jump in the comments and do that. I suppose I could do a face scan, but we're just going to do it as best we can here. So, Randy... I could do XFL style. I could do... Yes. I could do Macho Man on the back, like the XFL, but we're going to do Savage. Let's see if this audio is found. That'd be pretty cool. It was, so we are going to get to be Randy Savage. There you go. Can we listen to it?
Randy Savage.
There you go. What number? What number was Randy? So let's see if I can find any old baseball pictures to see what number the Macho Man was in his minor leagues. I'm looking at a card of his. It says outfield, and there's no number listed. I did not think about number. Oh, here's him in a jersey, Cardinals jersey, but he's covering up the number. He's got his fist clenched. Here's a picture of him, number 23, in a blue Cincinnati jersey. Oh, here's a number 18. Looked like he was 18. I found a Cardinals jersey with an 18. 18. So what do you think? We can go 18. We could go with something more fitting of the Macho Man, like when he won his first title, or how many world titles that he had that we could do. Let me know in the comments. I'll start with 18, just because that seemed like that was his number previously, at least from what I'm seeing with the Cardinals. But let me know if you want to do something else. The comments are open. Jump in. TB Sports. Throw hand. Yes, right-handed region. So here's the debate now. Macho Man in real life, if we were doing this, would be central, because he was born Columbus, Ohio, and that's even looking at Wikipedia here. Born in Columbus, Ohio. He went to Grover Cleveland High School. He in the Chicago suburbs. So he was all in that central area, and then he went on to play baseball in St. Louis and Cincinnati, which is that area. But if we're going off of his wrestling persona, he was from Sarasota, Florida, so he would be in the East. Now, are we going for real life birthplace, Florida, or are we going central, which would put him in Ohio? What do you guys think? If we're trying to recapture his career. Wrestling birthplace, Sarasota, Florida. Real life birthplace was in Ohio. So anyone to let us know in the comments. I'm leaning towards, you know what, he spent most of the end of his life as well in Florida. I know that's where he got married for the second time, so let's go with Florida here. I don't know if it matters either way. So yes, we will do that. Our looks. So here we go, inches, and we're gonna go directly off of Wikipedia. So he is, according to Wikipedia, 6'2", and he build weight at 237 pounds. Yes, sir. So 237, body type normal, husky, buff. I'd say buff, right? Let's go buff. Head scale, this stuff, I think we probably leave normal. What we're really going to change is, I'm not going to get all in depth with this. I don't know, head shape. I don't have any big preference for head shape or size or anything like that. The people get super duper into it again. Comments open. Let me know. So for hairstyle, we got to get the Macho Man. We want to get the classic, kind of the I'm looking at the photos here. The long bushy hair. Maybe we should get the physical appearance. Here we go. The skin tone. He was pretty tan, right? The Macho Man was a little tan. So do we go like that a little bit? Especially in the WCW era. He had that tan. What do you guys think? Pretty good right there? Comments open to let me know. All right, we are going to go back to hair. So we got to figure out where's the big bushy, almost like a Jonathan Aranda style hairdo, right? So far, a lot of really short hairs. We gotta get the big bushy. This is kind of, but not quite. Almost a little bit like that. I'm gonna see if they even have. Well, not quite curly. You guys know what we're talking about, right? The Macho Man look, like that, but not quite fro style. More long with the fro. The vintage bob. It's a little. It's almost, but we got to get a little. We got to get a little more fuzzy out there. Without the bangs, if we didn't have the bangs, I think we'd be looking pretty good right there. What about mullet? What if we just went mullet Macho Man? We're starting to run out of our. See, not quite that long. Unless we can change or we can shorten it up, like definitely that curly look. Let me see if it's possible to shorten it up. Or do we just go straight? Because he did kind of have the straight hair. It's just so it was very poofy. I'm looking at photos here. Yeah, it was like a very... Maybe the beard's going to help pull it all together as well. Let's see if we can shorten this up. Are we able to shorten length? Oh, that's for the beard. That's facial hair. So it doesn't look like we can change the hair size. So we're kind of stuck with these styles, I guess. Which doesn't give us a whole lot of... See, I wish we didn't have the bangs here. That's where we're running into trouble. Trouble. Liv Morgan is the bangs. Unless we just go mullet. Maybe, like I said, maybe the beard's gonna pull it all together with the hat or the helmet. You won't even notice. I know it wasn't really a mullet, but at least kind of gets that look. See, almost like this length, but it's too straight, and also too nice a head on the top. He kind of had the balding. Do we have like a balding? That's unfortunately a lot of these guys are young players, so you don't really have too much of the balding look here. What do you guys think in the comments out there? I see a couple people jumping in or out. Let me look real quick. What's the best look for this one? No one yet. All right. See, nothing with the fade. The full. See, almost. That's a little too balding, but then you can't get the longer hair in the back. We need something like this, but we need to be able to have longer hair. It's all facial hair. This length you can't even like. Well, that's all facial hair. So, what do you guys think? Do we just cut it and just go mullet style? That was kind of the look back then. They said once we get the beard, maybe we'll be looking a little better here. You know, maybe he went sideburns. Even though that's the only thing, he didn't have the cut on the side like that. but we don't have a whole lot of options. Macho Man, very unique hairstyle. Again, that would be for length, but way too straight. You know, we got to get the fuzzy look, and then this way too long if we were going for that. So let's just go mullet, as that was kind of the look back then. Then we got black. It was more of a, was it a black or kind of a brownish a little bit? Maybe kind of brown. It was definitely a dark color, but definitely had a little brown in the mix there. Maybe we go there. Sideburns. Yeah, let's get rid of the side. Well, I don't know. We'll see when we get the beard on there. Facial hair. Goatee. This is where... Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. So that is where we are getting full extended goatee. We got scruffy. We got the full beard as well. I mean, it was everything. Or we go full beard B, full beard C. What about full beard C? Maybe that makes it look, I guess, a little better. It's a little too much head of hair on the top. I don't love the mullet, but I think that's the best case scenario. Because it wasn't that curly, right? The look, I know I keep going back and forth on it. Oh, what about animal? We can go thick beard here. The dictator, how about that? No, I think full beard C is pretty good, to be honest. Let me look at hair one more time. Now with the beard, maybe that helps a little bit. That might be the look, actually. That might be the one. Looking at it now with the beard, that might be the better look. I think we go with instead of the mullet. I think that's more Macho Man. Oh yeah, Macho Man style. Definitely, maybe the glasses will probably help as well. We're also looking at our man without the glasses. Length medium. We got to go full, right? Full thick beard. Facial hair style. Oh, for the mustache. I don't even know if you'd be able to see that well. I think it's fine how it is. Style 3. Yeah, none of these are really doing much. You get a lot of options, but yeah, nothing's adding much here. And facial hair color. Pretty much link with head color. There we go. Perfect. I think that, I mean, that's pretty darn close, I feel like. What do you guys think? Eyes, eye color. How often are we going to... We'll try to put the sunglasses on them. I think we can do that. Eye scale, eye depth, eye detail. Eyebrows. Nose. What do you think? Is the nose Macho Man size? Gosh, you can really customize everything. That's crazy. I don't even know what we're doing here. Oh, that's what this is. Oh, I don't. This is so weird. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it alone. Or did that save it? No size. Maybe that's what we want to do. The size. It's really weird. I don't like how you have to do this. How's that? Does that look weird? Look crazy? That's what we're gonna go with. Nose bridge height. Sure. Oh. Oh, here's where you can see everything. Shape. Depth. Sure. It's just a weird... It's a very weird way of doing this. I don't know if I'm making him better or worse. Okay, we're just gonna leave that alone. How it is. Ears, can't even see the ears. Jaw, chin, fine. Mouth, mostly fine. Definition. The definition of definition, brother. The size. I guess not like the hugest mouth in the world. Size detail, huh? See, I'm just randomly moving this around the screen, so I don't even know what the best way of doing this is. We'll just go with that. That's good, right? And skin tone we already did. Complexion C. Oh, that just changes everything. I was working off of C. Or normal. Maybe we go with D. Yeah. Kind of like in D. We got the nose, freckles, sure, blemish. Yeah, great. This is all perfect. Okay, good enough. And I think that is the last thing. Yep. So how do I accept? Well, hold on. Edge shape. Yeah, that is everything. So accept and proceed. There it is. Equipment style. That's looking like Macho Man a little bit, right? So turtleneck, no necklace. We won't put any. Let's look at I got my Google up here. Macho Man's not really a necklace man. Yes, he had a lot of, outfit and all that kind of stuff. But no necklace for the Macho Man. So we're gonna leave that go. Pants style, sure. Glove style 1. It's our only option. Should we go? Oh, should we go some kind of crazy color? I know I did that where I matched like the colors, but maybe like an orange, like one of his classic looks. What about like the pink and yellow? That's the one that CM Punk always wears. What if we did like a pink and yellow glove? I know it's kind of crazy, but it'll make him stand out. And then the orange, because he had orange sometimes. Like the WWF colors are very orange, yellow, pink colors that he had. So let's do orange. The palm, do we do that as yellow? Yeah, probably do it as yellow. And then the trim, maybe that's where you get a little more pink in the mix there. The binding, ooh. Do some orange binding. And then here we can, a little pink outline. Finger out, yeah, I'll do a finger out. Glove, now. Perfect. The bat style, I guess we get more as we go along. Same thing here, do we go... Oh, we can't even do like a pink, and can only do traditional. Let's do just a black bat. Handle color. I kind of like the traditional, the little two-tone. A little light color there. The knobs and sags maybe. And then the color. Oh, here's where we can customize. We can do pink. We can do the yellow. The orange. Let's do yellow. I guess depending on what team we're playing on as well. Do the cross type, the grip. Only got one style there. So here we can really customize it. Yeah, when I did the Tom Brady, if you guys remember, I really matched the colors based on what team he was on, but I don't like how the yellow tapes. Let's just go. I don't even know what these other colors are changing, to be honest with you. Pine tar. I feel like Macho Man would be a big pine tar guy, so let's do that. The barrel ring. Sure. Color on that one. A little more yellow on there. Okay, I like that. Batting gloves. Yes, Macho Man is a gloves man. All the pictures you see of the Macho Man, whether it be tape. Now, he is wearing tape, so maybe he would be a tape man as opposed to a glove man, but we're going to go with gloves. Main color, same thing. Do we go with the yellow, pink, and orange? We do have a team's option. Did I see that in there, or did I imagine that? I think where did I see team? Oh, team default. Right there. So not on... Oh, team default color. So we could do the team colors there. But you know what, Macho Man, you know, he's an only man here. So we don't have regular pink. We only have neon pink as an option. We do have neon yellow, which we did not have for other colors, which is interesting. So that is what we are going to go with. Knuckle color doesn't seem to be, at least on this glove, change anything, but we'll do an orange there. Gloves and pocket, yes. So, what do you think? Too much for the Macho Man? Those are Macho Man colors, right? The pink, orange, yellow. Those are Macho Man colors. Ventilated helmet, the miners. Maybe he would be a ventilated man. Sure. Helmet flaps, 1-2 the 1. Chin guard. No, we got to make people see the look. Get the pine tar in the helmet. He said, I feel like Macho Man would be a pine tar kind of guy. Cap style, low profile, or normal. So we'll do low profile. Curved brim, sure. Batting gear, the elbow guard. Yeah, as I said, customized. I don't think he would have it as thick, though. So the yellow doesn't match the batting glove yellow, but you don't have that option. Oh, you do, actually. I take that back. Or we can go orange. Let's go orange. Let's get some orange in the mix since we're doing so much. Let me go back real quick just to make sure. There really is no... Oh, there is a neon yellow down here. Okay. Because Macho Man was very much the neon colors. And then regular orange. Okay. Okay. I take that back. So we're changing it up a bit. Macho was very much the neon colors kind of guy. Now for the bat, do we have that option? We do not. That's kind of where they didn't want you going too crazy with the bat, so we're leaving that. Batting gear, this is where we were. Main color, second color, leg guard. Sure, we'll take a leg guard here. We'll do the same. We'll do a neon yellow. Ooh, that's the... So this would be the main. So we did orange up top, so let's do orange with a neon yellow outline. It's going to look crazy if he's playing on like some traditional team, but we'll find out. And then, yeah, orange, neon yellow, yes. Primary color. I don't even... Protective gear. Oh, base running protective gear. Yeah, why not? Because again, that was his look in wrestling. He had the protective glove. So, what would you want? I guess when you're running, and that's going to be a debate too when we do this. How long have we been going, by the way? Because I said we'll try to go to at least 7. We've been streaming for about 30 minutes. So, I'm going to debate in the first episode. I'm going to leave base running on. It's a debate. I know I did that with Tom Brady, and I ended up turning it off because I wanted to get through more games quickly, and base running did take up a lot of time, but I'm going to, again, leave that open to the comments. Let me know down below in the comments, do you want base running to be on or off? Do you prefer it to be on? I don't know if you can hear that. That was the washing machine finishing. The bear. Let me give myself a thumbs up on this video for TB Sports. We're going to see. This one might not be the ratings hit we thought, but we'll see as it goes on. Maybe people see the thumbnail, they get excited. Armbands, yes, just again, for the Macho Man, I feel like he would have these accessories. Very accessories. Maybe we go neon pink since we're doing yellow everywhere else. Armband number, that's kind of cool. I think we leave that off for right now. What do we do up here? We did wide. Instead of team colors, we're doing macho. Maybe on one number we'd do the one. We'd do the double wristbands, or is that too much? The neon yellow. Both sides here. Again, trying to match what his wrestling gear. And I'm mainly going off of the main pictures. Like when you type in Macho Man, we all know what the Macho Man. Of course, he has the purple and white look. But a lot of the pictures, like from the beginning, that people associate with him, I'm looking at him in orange. I'm looking at him in yellow. There's the pink and yellow, which is the one that CM Punk is often wearing. Let me just look up Randy Savage without the Wikipedia and just look. I mean, one of his main costumes right there is pink, yellow. There's a little green in there, but pink, yellow, orange. So that's kind of what we're rolling with here. Again, we're going to try to at least get drafted. Like I said, I'm going to go for about one more hour here tonight. A rare time to jump on. I'm on PTO from work. That's why we have time to jump on today. But usually we're just doing early morning streams or late night streams. That's why we can't always do commentary. So if you're liking this so far, thumbs up, subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get to at least 20 thumbs up. Hype the video. Help us out. A lot of people, find the video. Patreon.com/TBSports27. I don't like that wrist guard just took away my wristbands like that. That was kind of crazy. Okay, now they're both back. I think we did then, yeah. Wrist guard, main color. Okay. So sleeves. Won't worry about sleeves. Wrist tape. No. But hand tape. No, wrist tape, but nothing for the hands. Because that's where Macho Man, he had the tape right around the hands. Now, would he eyewear? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Use eyewear. Can we customize the eyewear? I would think so. Style. This is where we got to get the Macho Man look. Now, it looks like we're not going to be able to get super, super dark. It was kind of like this, but not without frames. And it doesn't look like we can add frames, so we're kind of stuck. Always with the glasses on, I think. And then we don't have a whole lot of options. Unless we can make the colors... Because the Macho Man glasses we're talking about. Google them, they're right there. They're connected like that, but they come down a little like that. They're connected, but without being able to change the colors. Maybe like that would be the best kind of look if we can get the frame color. See, that's the problem, is the frame color needs to come all the way around. And most of these glasses, the frame color stops. Unless we do that, but maybe we could darken it up and see. But all these frames that would be the ones, the color stops at the bottom. And the Macho Man's look, the frame went all the way around. But let's see what we can do here. Lens color. See, same thing. We can't darken that up. Maybe that's the best we can do. Because we can't go any darker than that, it looks like. I mean, that's the perfect as far as lens darkness, but it's not the right look. And the rest of these don't go all the way to the bottom. Like that one does, but then the lenses don't connect Macho Man style. That's almost kind of the... the best one, but it doesn't connect at the bottom, so it doesn't look as good. So it's either going to be 11 or 2. I think we got to go with 11 just for the fact that it connects, even though I don't love the look. But that was the look, the white and black. We can choose a color, a different color if we want, but it was always those dark, thick light. But every picture of Macho Man was the white and black, so that's what we're going to go with. Frame color, not team color white, but white. And unfortunately, we can't get any darker than that, can we? No, black's our best option. Maybe it'll look better in-game. Cleats. Do we go crazy? I kind of did that with Tom Brady as well, with the cleats. We kind of went with all the different colors. We do pink outline. Little orange action up here. Main body color. We do a little neon yellow. Second body color. Keep the yellow look. Do all yellow. Now laces, we're going to have a little fun. We can do the neon pink here. And the sole, we can do orange. And the heel, maybe we just stick with the yellow, or we can go pink, or we can go orange. I think we stick yellow. Go with our Macho Man colors. Catcher gears, I'm going to be catcher, even though kind of what. Okay, perfect. So we'll finish that up, and we're getting close. We're getting to the end, and we're going to be able to jump into our career, so we should have a good hour of doing this here. So let's do motions and sounds. Music's not going to matter because we can't do any music because it's going to be copyright claims. So we're not going to do any walk-up music. Like all this stuff I think would be copyright claimed music. So we are just going to say, oh, I can't even say none. Just default. None is not an option. Okay, we'll leave it at default. No, that's so weird that there's not a none option here. Recorded yells, okay. Man, so we'll leave that. Batting stance, former players. Can we find a fun former player? Who would Macho Man go after? We got a lot of former players. Say Wade Boggs as a Rays fan. Maybe get some Wade Boggs in there. There's one. I know we're not going for 100% accuracy, but there is one picture of like him in the WWE doing like a charity. I'm looking at it here. You can't see it. Never forget Randy Savage played baseball. It's a YouTube thumbnail. But if we kind of go off of that stance, look at that. He had the yellow tassels. You telling me this man wouldn't customize the yellow tassels? Oh, man. Okay. So it was kind of hunched. It was actually almost like that a little bit. He's kind of hunched down. In the picture I'm looking at, again, it's a YouTube thumbnail. It's kind of funny. That's where we kind of left off. Because he is hunched down a little bit. It's a picture of him swinging, but maybe that's what we go with. Yeah, I think we go with that for now. All of this is fine. Fine. He's not going to be a pitcher, I don't think, unless we get into a situation. Remember with Brady, we gave him like the worst running style. We'll give him the normal swing type default one-handed style. Two-handed, three-handed. Look at this. 4, I guess. The stride. Look at this. This is like nuts, sure. Kicking dirt. Okay, we'll Take pitch strike. Macho. Swing and a miss. I don't know if Macho would be a dirt kicking kind of guy or not. Oh man, we got a couple different options here. These are all locked. What are these styles that are hidden? Would that be the Macho Man? That's more of a Scott Steiner right there. Flip the bat. I almost feel like that. Is that going to stand up? That would be funny. Oh, yeah, I love that. I almost feel like that would be maybe kind of like a Macho Man style. Home run celebration. We got all kinds of choices here. We can do the Sammy Sosa, one of the classic. Chaser, what's going on, my friend? Good to see Chaser jumping in. You're here for our Macho Man Randy Savage Road to the Show. What about Dansby from the Cubbies? I don't know. Let's see. Going through. What would be a good home run celebration for the Macho Man Randy Savage here? You almost need, we need like some kind of hand, like, oh yeah, dig it, something like that. You big Macho Man guy? Which celebration would the Macho Man have? Be hitting a lot of home runs, hopefully. Christian Yelich. We got some generics in here. We gotta get something with like the fingers, the phalanges. It's almost like a John Cena. Oh my goodness. No, he would destroy that leg again if he did that. His knee that he had to unfortunately retire early from. Maybe that would be kind of like a... Well, then it kind of... we lost at the end. We were looking good for a while. I thought maybe that would be the one. Oh, there's a little... Would that almost be like... I'm trying to... Anything with finger movements. Because, oh yeah, the Macho Man. So maybe something like that. I'm going to go with that for now. Let me know in the comments. The comments are open. If you think I should change it, let me know. We can change it. It looks like we have come to the end. So let's jump into our career. I don't know how the audio level is going to be, because obviously you can't change it till you get into the game. So I will try to adjust that. Also in this game, there are colleges, I believe. So we're going to have to decide, do we do any college games or do we jump right into the pros? Because Macho Man did not go to college, from what I'm reading from Wikipedia here. It was straight into the minor leagues, I do believe. Let me clear real quick before I jump into it, make sure I'm not giving any incorrect information. But early life, he actually did know. He went to Southern Illinois University. Although the university stated in 2011 it found no records of him attending. So it's debated. And then it seemed like right out of high school he pretty much was into baseball. So I don't know if there's going to be... Here we go. There's the Macho Man looking good here. Chaser's Wi-Fi sucks. We're glad you're here. Either way. Hey, Randy, this is Micah Davis from the MLB Scouting Bureau. I have some exciting news for you. We would like to invite you to this year's MLB Draft Combine. Are you interested? I'll be there. Thanks, but I'll just take my chance on the draft. Can you tell me more about the Combine? Let's do the Combine. Let's do it. Thanks. Glad to hear that. It'll be a huge opportunity to show what you can do before the draft. I'll do my best. I look forward to showing what I got. I'm going to dominate this thing. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll keep Randy humble for right now. Maybe he'll get a little more into it. Randy Savage. Cat food dropping here. It's all going nuts. Oh, we might have to skip this. This might be copyrighted. I'm skipping right past that. Chaser, a Mariners fan, so prime depression. I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, that was probably a really cool video that we saw, but because of YouTube copyright, I guarantee you I was not going to be able to play that. Let me hear how the volume is real quick. I'm going to rewind this back. Let me listen on my commentary.
It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd, and it's time for batting practice. So let's focus on what's happening down in the cage.
Doesn't seem like it's too bad playing back. If it's too loud, let me know, and I'll try to turn it down in the comments. Let me know if the volume of the game gets to be too loud. But let me see how you swing the bat here. So the Macho Man. That was crazy. Okay.
Solid round of batting practice. Showed great presence in the box. Stayed through the ball exceptionally well. No panic at all in the swing. I would just like to see him cover all parts of the zone a little bit better.
I am Googling right now these voices. It almost sounded like it was glitching out or something. I have no idea. Anyway, that was very strange. I don't know if it was my game or what. But for outfield drills, we're putting you in center field for everything. You'll get some ground balls, fly balls. All right. Combine time. So our position is right field, but we're center field for the combine. I don't know how accurate that is for the Macho Man, but you know, we'll see what they got on tape here.
Which is crucial for above average defensive play. This part of the drill we're looking at.
I guess just listen to them giving their critique of Macho Man here.
The strength of their throws and the accuracy of the throw. Deep down scouting perspective, they're really trying to see the spin on the ball. How clean it is, and so they can get that one-hop throw into.
So they're taking off running, but I don't really have any.
I'm loving this. There's so
many there we go.
different ways to evaluate outfield.
Oh, this happened. So this happened to me before. Everything is like opposite when you're playing in the field versus how when you normally play the game. So like when I'm holding my controller, when I'm playing franchise mode, the camera's the other way, so all the buttons are opposite. So I was pushing circle, trying to throw it to third, because that's the way that my controller is facing with the camera the other way, but I need to throw it square. So I probably lost a lot of points not throwing it where I need to throw it there.
Accuracy of those throws, as you were saying, we can also measure speed, which is such an important part of playing the outfield. If you're not fast enough in
there we go. Oh my God! This is so different. It was a spinning circle last time, and you had to hit the green in the circle to get it. So I guess this is why I'm at the combat. I'm getting judged of this, but yeah, it's different setting.
And when you look at some of these players, and then you think about the great right fielders.
Different button. I got an F so far, where they're not putting me in my natural position. My goodness. Like I said, in the previous games, it was you held down a button and you had to hit the circle. Oh, I'm not even looking at the scouting at the top of the screen. This is really bad for my fielding situation. I'm not paying attention at all.
When they go to execute this particular skill.
Yeah, you had to hold down the button and you had to.
The premier arm strength position in today's game.
There we go. You had to
in 2023,
stop the green button in a certain position to throw it in past Road to the Shows that I played with Tom Brady, which you can catch in the archives, TV Sports. And this one is hitting a 5-button combination here. So
if you think about it in a game, when you're trying to build a complete roster, part of it's your defensive acumen. So when you have corner outfielders in particular that can really shut down a running game.
Oh, I didn't even look at what it said. Did it say throw to home?
Of positioning from a
or was it
competitive
just...
standpoint. And so
Oh yeah,
these
well, I
simple
whiffed on
drills,
that.
scouts are now
I'm not paying attention. I'm getting bad. Yeah, my fielding's not good. I don't know all the buttons. I'm not getting everything down. The scouts are yapping at me the whole time. Maybe I should just listen to what the scouts are saying. There we go. So maybe they're going to judge me on my fielding.
This player's very raw, great physical tools. You could see that he has not played a ton of baseball. So this is kind of more of a deep projection kid. But the reality of it is the tool set's there. There's crude arm strength, there's athleticism, there's strength to the body. There's no reason in the world he shouldn't turn into an average defender. It's just going to take a lot of patience and a lot of work.
Well, bad grade for that, but I didn't know a lot of the button commands. So it was I'm literally jumping into this one for the very first time. Hopefully we made a decent case for ourselves. But it was different than if you guys watch my Tom Brady Road to the Show and then watch this Road to the Show. It is quite, the buttons are different, so that's why I could, thrown off a little bit. So hopefully, we'll see. We're gonna keep trying to do better at fielding here. So interesting. Again, we mentioned our previous time. Now, we have team interest. I guess that would be the decision. We previously played with the St. Louis Cardinals and the Reds. Macho Man did in real life, not me, but the Macho Man. But you're seeing the teams that have interest. Miami, of course, is who we were with Tom Brady Road to the Show. I've done a Road to the Show with St. Louis before. We did a Road to the Show, or I did one on my personal time, which was Colorado Rockies. So we also did the White Sox before with Michael Jordan. So let's return to the clubhouse, I suppose. Go through the different days here. Exit, yes. Keep it moving here. Okay, do we need to do contact power? Sure. Or can we just set all these? Ooh, we got a different bat here. Is there, oh, so these do power 6. That's what we should stick with, right? The MC Maple, yeah. Bat grip. Hat for bat. Does it matter like any of these, or we just put them on and we didn't get any rewards for this yet? Oh, eyewear. Can we actually get like the correct glasses? Oh, it's all microtransaction stuff. Okay, that's college football. That's where they got us. College football 26, which I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for the game to be patched. I'm still hearing so many bad things about college football 26. The O-line play, the running backs, just like bulldozing everybody. Still a lot of things that need to get addressed with that game before I'm dropping any bit of money on it. So no college football yet. That's why we're playing Road to the Show for right now. Okay. So we did all that. So in case you're wondering, where's the college football content? That is where it is. Yeah, it is. We're still quite a ways off. Everything I've seen, they put out some patches, but I'm still reading that the game is still very, very, very broken. So.
Welcome to day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine at Chase Field in Arizona. I'm Ben Gelman, and today we'll get to see some of the brightest prospects out there go head-to-head and put their skills on display to boost their draft stock. We're just about ready to get started. We're back here at the ballpark, bottom half of the second. And now the right fielder, Randy Savage. He looks confident as he steps into the batter's box.
Randy
Seems
Savage.
like he's immune to all the pressure these young prospects must be feeling. Ground ball to the right side. Slides, but can't come up with it. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Here comes the throw. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I guess I'll let you guys listen to the in-game commentary a little bit here.
Cruz, the next to hit.
So this is a full prospect game here, so.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting
I guess
fast
jump back in it
which made
sometimes,
his
but this is
swing
kind of
just
fresh
a hair too
commentary,
far
so
low.
I kind of
Now
want you
he's
guys
gotta
to hear what they're
protect
saying
two
in-game.
strikes. Up the middle. Throws to
No
first.
slide.
That's one out
My
and
controller's
one
talking to
second.
me here.
Now it's the second baseman, Eric Beatty.
Let's go swing at anything. All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
Swings at the big bender for the K. Handy now at the plate.
It is a little loud. I don't know if I can turn it down a little bit, the in-game commentary. It doesn't look like it, which is kind of annoying. There's no way to turn that down. So I guess I'll lay out, because when I'm doing the commentary, I want to turn it down a little bit so you guys can hear me, but there's not an option to turn it down. So I'll jump in when they're not talking, and when they are talking, I'll let it play out. Hey, it said we are compared to Aaron Judge. That's pretty good. Come on. Is the nose too big for the Macho Man? I couldn't figure out how their nose thing worked.
And here's the 0-2. Skies it to right field. Marquez under it. Brings it in for the out. One
So
hit,
weird.
one left. Heading on now to the top of the third. We're all tied, 0-0.
So the red and the gray, full prospect game.
So two down. And now the center fielder, Andreas Cortez. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Top of the third, no score.
So what's our scenario here? Just throw it to first, which is going to be...
That one is absolutely pummeled.
Oh my god.
It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
There was nothing that I could do about that one. Oh my god, I got to get used to the 5-button press. I'm so used to, again, with the Tom Brady one, you held down whatever button and then a green circle would wind up and you would let go, kind of like in WWE when it would be in that area for a perfect throw. Now it's a 5-button combo.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Which is somewhat tougher, I guess.
Swing lifted to left field. Makes the grab, and there's two away. Nobody on with one out. And here at the plate, Steve Rosario.
0-0 prospect game
These
here
tournament
between
games are, of course, just a part
the red
of
and the
larger
gray.
picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness.
What's going on?
strength,
Is that
agility, and
Tierra
on-field
Braden? Am I saying that
performance,
right? I
as
think a
well as other
first-time
skills.
viewer or
Could be a shot
first-time
at extra
chatter?
bases.
Oh, Randy
Round
doesn't
first
have
and
the
heading for
speed.
second. Chance at a triple.
Oh, now they're... What the heck? Why did it change all of a sudden? It went from a button press
They're
to
in
that?
Now with a triple.
So are they going to just switch it up on me all the time? It's kind of annoying.
Digs in now. And he's
But yes,
just
a big
a
hello.
terrific defender.
Fielding
Not
might
a
not be
lot
my
of
thing. I might have to
minor
just stick to
leaguers
batting.
handle
This
themselves in
is...
the field like he does.
Or need a lot practice on the
Double A,
minor
triple
leagues.
A, you'll sometimes see some absolutely
But yes, hello,
laughable
first-time
plays. I once
viewer.
saw 3
Hello,
errors
hello,
with the
and glad to
bases
have you here.
loaded
Hit
on a
subscribe, hit
grounder
thumbs up.
back to the mound, turned
TB
into a
Sports,
Little League grand
Macho Man,
slam.
Randy
He's
Savage,
cool and controlled
Road
out
to
there,
the
not
show.
likely to make that kind of mistake. Now a fly ball to right center. Savage on the move to the alley. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second. Cut off, throw to third.
So interesting.
Applies the
Sometimes
tag
I have the
get
5-button
to.
press, and then
Double
other
play.
times I have what was
Everything
similar
had come
to the
together
last Road to the
defensively
Show
on
that I
that
played
play.
with
Good throw
Tom
in from
Brady.
the
So
outfield, and then a beautiful
I guess I
relay
just
on
got to
the
be
third
aware of
for the
both.
out.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
I only got some runs on the board in this prospect game. The Rays Rangers game about to start here in real life, so that's why I was saying I got to jump
Swing
off by
and
7. I got to
foul
watch
back.
my
That's out of
Rays,
play.
Tampa Bay Rays. They're hot right now.
One
I'm
run
going to
in
be
the inning
going
so
to the
far.
Rays
Here in the
game
bottom of
on
the sixth.
Friday against the White Sox, so
Next
come say hi to
pitch
TV
downstairs.
Sports at
So we're all in
Tropicana
the strike.
Field.
1-1.
It'll be my 5th Rays game this year.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. The hitter's probably
They've
feeling
been
a
putting
bit
some cheap
confused.
tickets
The pitcher
on sale.
went
I don't
inside
think I've
twice,
paid more than
then he went
$30 for
outside.
any seat
Good job mixing
at
locations.
Tropicana Field this year in my 5 games. They have been
And
a
now the
very,
1-2.
very solid price
Ground
point.
ball up the middle through
Hey,
for a
2
base
hits
hit.
for the Macho Man in the prospect game.
I see you working, big guy. Good job.
And now the first
I
baseman.
don't know if you can hear the
Alberto Cruz.
controller chastising me here.
Savage takes his lead at first. Nobody out.
Again, first episode, we're going to leave base running on, maybe a couple episodes, but I'm interested to hear from you guys if you guys want me to keep base running on, because this is a lot of it. You get on with no outs, and then you're sitting here watching guys strike out.
Eric Beatty.
Hey, rolled up, huh?
But then you kind of see what your other teammates are doing, so
Hey, we got one.
maybe you guys want to see
And ball 4. 2 aboard.
the base running, but up to you guys. Let me know in the comments if you want
One
me to
out
leave base
and
running
2
on, or
And now, Randall
base running
Field.
on, you're going to get less
Definitely
games per
wants to
episode.
avoid
Base
hitting an
running
easy
off, you're going to get
bouncer
more
here.
games per
Grounder in the
episode,
infield
is
should
basically
be
how
an
it's going to go.
inning-ending double
So
play.
let me know what you want to see, and hit that subscribe button so you don't
Skies it
miss
out towards
anything.
left
TV
center.
Sports.
Luna on the move. It drops in.
Oh,
gets
wait a
over
minute.
it.
Go home, go home.
Man, we almost got hosed on
So
that
with
drop
one
right there.
away,
We
the
got bases
bases
loaded
are
for
loaded.
Alex
Here's the third
Masters. We got
baseman,
1
Alex
vote for base
Masters.
running on, so we will leave it on until we hear any differently from the people out in TB Sports world.
0-2.
We will leave it
and
on.
The delivery. On the ground to third. Hazel. The throw to second.
Oh,
And that's
oh man, that's the second time we've gotten robbed of getting
It's
a
been
run.
said so many times that is the pitcher's best friend.
Our
Double
man
play,
hits
gets
into
out
a
of the jam,
double
saves
play.
some pitches.
And as we're coming home from third for the second time in the prospect game, we don't get to
One
get
down.
a run to our
And
name.
here's the catcher, Mustafa Conway.
Okay, this is a big one. We got runners on second and first, 1 out, and obviously a ball's coming our way. So we got to make sure we're getting this one. And I suppose this will just be thrown to the cutoff, man. Oh,
Sizzling on its way to the outfield. And here
throwing
comes the
home.
runner.
Oh my
Here's
God! See,
the
they
throw.
switched it up on us. It's sometimes it's the stupid put the thing in the middle and throw it, and then other times
And
it's
they
hit the
take
buttons.
lead in the-
So I don't know if we're
Trying
gonna
to
get
hold
dinged for
a
that
one-run
one.
lead.
Maybe make us a DH. Maybe we should be a designated hitter. Can the game make you a DH if your fielding is just so bad? Could the game put you as a designated hitter role? That might be what the Macho Man. Oh
Holding on
yeah,
to
what
a
Randy
one-run
Savage
lead here in
needs
the
to be is
bottom
a
half of the eighth.
designated hitter. With a DH.
In the air, right field, well hit. That's bad.
Oh my God, is that going to be out of here?
Gone.
Oh my God, so we're going to go 3 for 4 with a home run in the prospect
And we
game.
have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. Huge moment and a clutch hit. Way to rise to the occasion.
Oh, you're from the Blitz the League days. Yeah, those old episodes are up on our
On
Patreon
this
page.
pitcher is that he relies heavily on
Yeah, the
sinker.
Minnesota
He
Reapers.
placed
That's
that one
awesome.
well
Well,
down the
welcome.
zone.
I don't
Right
remember
to
if you
the
chatted
bat.
along with
He
us
got the
before or
bat
not,
there
but glad to
right
have you
on time
here.
to connect
That is
with a good
awesome.
swing path. And that
Yeah,
got
those
him
old.
going.
I've talked about wanting to do some more Blitz the League episodes, but yeah, those old
Back here at
episodes
Chase
are up
Field.
on our
All set to
Patreon
start the
page.
ninth
But
inning in this one.
glad to
Now,
have someone from
Steve
old school
Marquez.
TV Sports joining us here. That's awesome. Just made my night. That is so cool. Someone from the Minnesota Reaper days of Blitz the League. I love it. Yeah, I want to do some more Blitz the League stuff, but YouTube is so, so picky about anything like Mortal Kombat style, which the same developer
Base hit into right center.
that was Blitz the League back then. Oh, Randy does not have the speed. I don't know if that stuff would fly on YouTube these days.
The relay, safe.
Yeah, so where Macho's doing good with the batting, our fielding has definitely been less than stellar. But here we go, 3 for 4. Well, we're a triple shy of the cycle here, and we can walk off with a solid hit. Ooh,
Some nasty
really
action
early.
on the
Macho
sinker.
saw
You're
that
gonna
and
need to force him to come
was
up
trying
in
to
the
light
zone.
it up.
They want to avoid chasing the low stuff.
Ooh.
Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. That'll back him up a bit.
Why is he not wearing the sunglasses? I have the glasses on for hitting and fielding. I just realized no glasses are on right now. Maybe it's a prospect thing.
The other way.
Oh, it drops in. It's going to be a walk-off.
The winning run scores.
Oh my god, this could not have been a better prospect game for the Macho Man. What a prospect game for Randy Macho Man Savage.
From having to go into extras by pushing across the winning run in the 9th. I'm sure everybody in the press box is feeling pretty happy about that right now.
Yes, the Dallas Shamrocks. That was because the Dallas team left in Blitz 2 to go to Mexico City, and the Shamrocks was the former team that was the New York Shamrocks, where they became the Nightmare in the Blitz story. So I put those together, and that was my campaign mode team, was the Dallas Shamrocks. You're throwing all the memories back at me. I can't handle it right now.
The exclamation point on it with the walk-off to make it really special.
All the Blitz memories are hitting me right now.
3-2 final score in this one. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon.
Well, you could not have asked for a better prospect game other than fielding. We did not get any more interest from anybody, maybe based on our fielding, but yeah, that would you could not have asked for a better prospect performance from the Macho Man with 4 hits, a home run, a walk-off. Just incredible. Anything else we can do here? Play style. No, nothing more we can add. Yeah, the glasses are not on, like I said, unless that's a prospect thing. I guess we just keep playing like normal. And unfortunately, I cannot reduce the volume. So if actually maybe here, oh, here we go. So maybe I can. Commentary volume.
I really like what they've done with the fence line out there.
Bring that down just so it's not as loud.
In between pitches, this can be a challenging place.
So the games where I am not commentating, I will turn that up louder, and then the games where I am playing or doing commentary with you guys, I will turn it back up. So how's that sound for you guys? Oh, a second prospect game.
It's day 3 of the MLB Draft Combine here in Arizona. Another chance for these young prospects to impress in a high-stakes environment. I'm Ben Gelman, and we're just about set for today's games to begin. 2 away, runners at first and third. Randy Savage will hit next.
Randy Savage.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Oh, so that's all right. We're playing all the different. I kind of remember this in past Road to the shows.
1 run comes in.
You would be playing like East would play West and International and all that. Now it looks like they're just colors, so blue, red, gray. In my Blitz timeline, I called Mexico City Aztecs the Mexico City Guardians, and I call the Hammerheads the Miami Storm. That's pretty cool. Miami Storm.
Let it fly right here.
Grounder to short. And that one finds its way through.
Oh,
They hold the runner at third, 90
I
feet away
hit
with
advance.
2
I must
out.
not have hit it hard enough. Probably better that I
Now it's the
waited, though.
second
I
baseman, Eric Beatty.
might have gotten thrown out. I didn't make it home in the last 2 games, so.
The personalized player report they receive, including evaluation data and tools for improvement, makes participation here a valuable experience no matter what.
And once again, we will not score a run.
The inning.
We had to get our own run in the last game by hitting a home run.
We're in the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Marcel Hairston. Swing and a base hit.
Oh, good angle that time from Macho. Oh my god, I cannot get...
Safely into second, it's a double.
Well, that would have been hard to get that anyway. I hit the wrong button. I've not gotten my head wrapped around the 5-button press yet for fielding in this game. We've been doing really good with hitting. I'm not
That's in for a strike.
little knock on wood action there, and this is the same settings I'm using for my Padres franchise, which I encourage you guys to check out. We were trying to do a full 162 game season for the San Diego Padres. That is in the playlist here. So if you're enjoying Macho Man Randy Savage Road to the Show, we have about 34 games up of our 162 game season for the San Diego Padres. I need your guys' help because there was a little trade that came down. The Yankees released Stanton. That's in the last episode. It's in the archives here on YouTube. And we were trying to decide. That was a bad take, but... Oh, that actually dropped. Oh my god, why are we getting so lucky with this? And an RBI for the Macho Man. Oh yeah! So Stanton got released. We threw an offer in on him. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but we threw an offer in on the waiver. And then there's... we're still trying to fix our catching situation. We're just not getting it done right now with Freddie Fermin. We brought up Will Wagner, which I know is a really young player. I think he's like 18 or 19. Probably before I need to be brought up, but we're just trying to do anything with the catching situation. Well, there's an opportunity with Matt Shaw, who his secondary position is catcher. But we'd have to give up a couple of players to get that done. Go check out that episode. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a trade we should do. Or are we doing things too early? I mean, we're only 30 games into the season. So it's kind of like, are we trying to do too many trades too early? We've already moved some guys around. We've already made 2 trades. We got rid of Yuki Matsui. And we brought in Christian Yelich for Xander Bogaerts. So it's like 3 trades before 30 games in. I think it's kind of unusual for MLB. Or do we ride it a little further, getting closer to the trade deadline? That's where it's like I kind of want to hear from you guys in the comments. So all that to say, if you are enjoying the Macho Man Randy Savage Road to the Show, then I encourage you guys to check out the Padres franchise. And I'm still contemplating and playing around with doing a minor league franchise, which I know would be a lot of baseball content, but I thought that'd be kind of interesting and fun. Do a AAA or a AA where obviously you wouldn't do any of the front office stuff. That would be the MLB team ahead of you. You would just be focused on your guys and trying to win a championship and getting guys ready for the next level. I don't know if I've seen anybody on YouTube doing that yet, so that's why I said it. I feel like it would be kind of interesting to do that. But I'm curious to hear from you. I won't do it right away. Like, we're still going to focus on these MLB series. But I thought that could be kind of fun. One thing that I've been playing around with is there's a user, Alex, I think it's 816, that made all the AA and AAA stadiums in this game. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. So I wanted to get them in my minor league. And I'm going to look at if I can even...
That one gets down for a hit. Coming
let
around
me
third.
focus on this.
The throw in.
Getting a little better, I guess.
Not in time. Runner safe as a run
I wanted
scored.
to, and I don't know if you can do this in Road to the
We're
Show,
back
if you
here
can
at
add the
ballpark.
minor
All
league
set for the
stadiums
start of this
in,
inning. And
like
now
you
the
can
right
do in
fielder,
franchise.
Randy Savage.
But one thing that's annoying is there's 60 minor league teams, AA, AAA. You can only download 30 stadiums in the game, so there's a cap. So we'd literally have to pick AA or AAA if we did the minor league stadiums, which one we would have, which is annoying. And then the way to download the stadiums, it was the most frustrating experience. I think I spent 30 minutes last night trying to download the stadiums, and I got one stadium downloaded. The vault, the online vault, is so slow in this game. This is MLB The Show 24, playing with updated rosters. The reasoning behind that is on the first episode of the Padres series, so if you want to know why we're playing MLB The Show 24 instead of 26, look at the first episode of the Padres franchise. All that is explained. But it was super slow, it was super tedious. You search the user's name and it doesn't give you everything they've uploaded, it just gives you like their top 10 uploads. So like I literally would have had to search for each stadium one by one. And then once you download it, then it kicks you back out to the main menu and you have to search for everything again. And every time I searched, I wasn't always getting Alex's stadiums, even though I was using his name. Oh, a second home run in the Prospects game for the Macho Man. Oh, yeah. So it was very frustrating. Once we get to the minor leagues, I'll have to see if that's something even worth spending my time on, to download all those stadiums and put them in the game, if you can even do that. But it was a very frustrating and annoying experience, so that would be part of it as well if I did do a minor league season, AAA or AA. I think part of it would be getting those stadiums in the game. This is a call as well. I know a lot of people have been asking MLB The Show, like, hey, can we get the minor league stadiums in the game? And the number one comment you always hear from people online, on Reddit, wherever, is that, it's too many stadiums to do all that scanning, to do all that work. It's way too much work. They wouldn't be able to do it. We literally have a college football game from EA, and EA is like a dumpster fire of a company right now, and they're giving us 120 plus college football stadiums with no problem. Like, that's the least of the problems in college football 27 is the stadiums, right? And people are saying, they can't do more than 30 stadiums MLB The Show. It would be too much work. Like, it would be 90 stadiums. We have 130 of them in college football. So I don't buy that where people say it'd be too much work. Give it to us, MLB The Show. We've been asking for it. Give us the minor league stadiums. If not, I'm respectfully asking, maybe each year, give us like a handful of new stadiums, or keep... We've had the same generic minor league stadiums for a very, very, very long time. In this game, and it would be nice if they can add a couple more stadiums and some spring training stadiums. As somebody that lives in Florida that is able to easily travel, I mentioned I'm going to a Tampa Bay Rays game on Friday, so I'm in that area, and we have quite a few. I think we have like 11 or 12 spring training on the West Coast, and then on the East Coast there's three or four teams over there. I would love to see some different spring training stadiums. That might be, other than us battling, that was definitely our worst at-bat in the prospect game. But MLB The Show, San Diego studios, give us some more minor league stadiums. Give us some more spring training stadiums.
Savage was just terrific for them in the win.
And that's my mini request. But the Macho Man looking good batting-wise. Fielding is still going to be a question mark for Randy Savage. But batting-wise, oh my goodness, now the prospects are lighting up, including the Reds, where Randy Savage did play for in the minor leagues, the St. Louis Cardinals, where Randy Savage played for in the minor leagues. Is that, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 teams with MLB interest for the Macho Man. I am almost, as much as I think college would be interesting to see what college would look like, I don't know how many games it is. I don't know. Is there college in MLB The Show 24? There might not even be. I was thinking there was, but there might not be. Let's see. MLB The Show 24 college teams. Or did that come later? No, it was not in 24. I thought it was, but I guess not. Maybe 25 was the first year? Yeah, 25 was the first year. Okay, so we don't have to worry about college. So just like second time around, Macho Man won't be going to college there. So let's get this next game knocked out because we are closing in on 7. I want to watch the Rays and the Rangers from Tropicana.
Hello and
Before
welcome
NXT.
to Day 4 of the MLB Draft Combine from the Desert. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity for promising prospects to showcase their skills as draft day approaches. One out and runners at first and second. And now the right fielder, Randy Savage.
Like you can, come on.
So what is this, Navy?
One down.
So we had Navy, gray.
First pitch, swings and misses. Can't be swinging at pitches that low.
Be very interested to see where we get drafted. I feel like much better than Tom Brady's prospect games. If I'm remembering that right, I don't think it was too good.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Good job to let the low one go there.
Kind of fun to chase field again. That is where, coming up with the Padres, we're going to be on the road with 3 games at Chase Field and then 3 games at Wrigley. And if you guys check out the archives on TV Sports, that was the last franchise mode we did, was the Diamondbacks franchise. Did about 3 or 4 years of that. So we played in the stadium quite a bit. And before that, as we were talking about in the chat over on Patreon, we did our Houston Astros on 2K MLB, which was fantasy draft style. We did 4 seasons of that, winning 2 World Series. Oh, and that is the first strikeout that the Macho Man has had come through here.
One out, runners at first and second.
I have an OC Blitz the Lead team called the Tampa Bay Angels. Am I saying that right? Arena Football is another one. That was one that our Georgia Force back in the day got a lot of views, and then we did our Grand Rapids Rampage Arena Football, and we did not get that many good numbers. So I've not done an Arena Football series since then. I'm always open to it. We had a New England Patriots of sorts going undefeated in the regular season and then getting bounced in the playoffs, but always open to doing more Arena Football here.
Swing and a base hit.
I'm getting the angles better, at least, with fielding some of these.
Here comes the throw.
That's a pretty good throw. But, yeah, Arena Football.
One out and the base is empty.
It would be fun. We did do, what, I think 3 or 4 seasons with the Georgia Force. Most of those episodes are up on our Patreon page. So go check those out. Not every single one of them, because I unfortunately did not have all of them saved. So if you have any of those older episodes, I always say hit me up, let me know, and I'll be happy to get them up on Patreon. But
hard ground ball.
There we go. There's Randy. A hit in every prospect game. Can't ask for anything more than that. I think the draft is after this, and then we'll try to play like a couple of minor league games. A steal? I don't know about our speed. Let's see. We're testing it. Not gonna try it yet.
And 1-1 now.
Let's go, kid. One time right here. There we go, one here.
Kick the pitch.
Oh, Randy. Did I make it? Yeah, I don't know. We didn't make Randy a speedster to be stealing here. I mean, he jumped right when the motion was going. But now gunned right out.
And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. That one out to right. Drops.
Oh my goodness.
And it gets by. One run is in. They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. He's not stopping. He's headed for home.
Oh, I just gave up an inside the park home run.
That's a well-earned inside the park homer. He exploded
Oh
out
my
of the batter's
goodness,
box and
inside
got
the park
such a
homer.
good read as he made the turnaround second base. Great hustle to make it all the way around.
The Minnesota Force. That'd be interesting. They had the Minnesota Myth for a short time in the revamped Arena Football. Now they have the Minnesota Monsters, which kind of has a cool logo.
Fly ball to right.
But that new Arena Football, I don't know. It is oh, I hit the wrong button again.
It's offline and the run score.
I guess that's the way to make it more difficult. Because every throw is not going to be perfect. I suppose this is the new format. But yeah, the new Arena Football, I don't know. You got some like premier teams that look good, like of course Nashville and Albany, which I'm surprised I haven't made the jump to the IFL. We got to get the IFL back on YouTube. Them going paywall on that overnight sports has just not been the move for them. I feel like there's been less talk about indoor football than there's been, in a long time. Of course, you could watch a handful of the games on Yahoo with their live streaming, but it's just like you never knew when they were live. You knew when an IFL game was live because you would see it pop up on YouTube. And I never bought the excuse. They said, oh, it's because of copyright, which I get. TV sports, I get it. They said YouTube was giving them copyright issues with the music they were playing in the arena. I kind of understand that, but as big a company as you are, I feel like you'd be able to reach out to MLB about that a little bit. Or not MLB, YouTube about that. But then they're streaming games on Yahoo Sports anyway. So it's like, it's obviously not an issue because Arena Football and NAL and everyone's still streaming on YouTube. And you're streaming half your games on Yahoo. So it doesn't really make sense, the excuse that they made. All right, this should be the draft, right? Oh, here we go. Savage getting the call. Stephanie Saunders, the agent. So that's our agent here. Disappointed after my combine performance. We did great other than some of our throwing and fielding wasn't great, but oh my gosh. I thought we did awesome. Oh, are you kidding me? The bat was unreal. I guess they're talking about our fielding, which I would agree with. But if you're talking about batting, I thought we were pretty unreal. Well, that's fine. All right, let's see what happens. Fine by me. Hey, I got no problem. Do a lot of work to get done. We're just getting started. Oh yeah, Stephanie, we're just getting started here. There's one team I'd really love to play for. Choose your team. I want to let Destiny. Real life. Come on, we gotta let Destiny decide. Gonna let Destiny decide, Stephanie. Who takes the Macho Man? It would be really funny if it was St. Louis or Cincinnati, considering those were the teams that Randy Savage played on in real life. So here we go. Big draft day. So we will get a couple of minor league games in.
With the 27th pick of the 7th round, the New York Yankees select Randy Savage.
So we are going to the Yankees. The Yankees are big time. I'm going to say excited. Macho Man going back to New York, where he started his wrestling career. New York, Vince McMahon, obviously, yes, we know his father, the Paphos, Memphis, all that stuff. We got to skip this. Cannot play this. Copyright claim. I don't know if that would be a copyright claim or not, but YouTube tends to take those real-life videos and make them as copyright claim stuff. But Yankees, that's interesting. That is, because I'm going back to my other road to the shows. It was always Miami, which, 2 World Series, but not a historic franchise. I had the Rockies previously with my personal franchise, St. Louis Cardinals, but, you think of, MLB, you think of the Yankees, all those World Series, and it just seems fitting, as I said, with the Macho Man. I guess going into the baseball, that's his WWE career. Vince McMahon, WWE, New York City, going back to New York. Not my first choice. I'm really happy. I'm not thrilled. Hey, we're happy. Macho Man's happy. 7th round. Yankee Stadium. I guess we'll get to play the Rays a bunch, which is my hometown team. Should have been the first few rounds. I feel like I should have been drafted earlier. We've been good comments up to now. We'll throw one in there that's been kind of a negative here. But we'll see how that shapes it. 7th round, though, I mean. Just ready to get to work. The Macho Man is ready to get to work here, Stephanie. Let's get the big contract signed. Get me my millions. So the Somerset Patriots, and then who is after that? Like, obviously, I know living around here, the single A is the Tampa Tarpons, formerly the Tampa Yankees. So, Yankees minor league teams. So, the Rail Riders. So Scranton, Pennsylvania. We, Dunder Mifflin there. Any Office fans? So, yeah, Tampa Tarpons, Hudson Valley Renegades, which are not in the game. That would be something. Again, I know, we're asking MLB more work, but College Football 27 is giving us 130 teams, right? Can you get some single A teams in the game? Like, that wouldn't be asking for that much. We're at 90 right now. Can you get us the single A and get some of those stadiums in there? But the Somerset, let's learn about the Somerset Patriots a little bit, because I don't know much about them. Eastern League, Bridgewater, New Jersey. Let's. I'm here on Wiki here. Somerset Patriots. TD Bank Ballpark. Looks like a nice looking park. I'll see if I can at least find the TD Bank Ballpark, if you can even add the minor league stadiums and put those in the game. From 98 to 2020, the most successful franchise in the Atlantic League. 47 playoff wins, 13 division titles, and 6 league championships. Holy smokes. The Patriots' name refers to the Middlebrook encampment where the first official flag of the United States was unfurled. So how about that? Logos and uniform. So this is where flags and everything. New Era is also, I guess, stationed here, as I'm reading on Wikipedia. Have they always been associated with the Yankees? Yeah, I'm looking at all the titles. 7 league titles, 16 division titles, 99, 2000, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, all the way up to 2022, 2024, 2021. So this team is about as good as you can get, the Somerset Patriots. Holy smokes. Okay, that's pretty cool. They complete in the Eastern League. So let's look at the teams we're going to be playing against as well. Current teams, so Binghamton Rumble Ponies. That's where Tebow played for a bit. I think I played with the Rumble Ponies for one of my Road to the shows as well. Were they with the Rockies before? I don't know. We got the Hartford Yard Goats, the New Hampshire Fisher Cats, Portland Sea Dogs, the Reading Fightin' Phil, Somerset Patriots, and then I don't know if we play the Southwest at all, but the Akron Rubber Ducks, the Altoona Curve, Chesapeake Bay Sox, Erie Seawolves, Harrisonburg Senators, and the Richmond Flying Squirrels. So 10 teams. Because I know the other AAA, AA, it's not that many teams. Because I used to live in Montgomery, where the Biscuits were, and you'd only see like the same 7 or 8 teams every year. It wasn't that big, the Southern League. So, okay, so we're heading off to New Jersey. I'm kind of hyped for this a little bit. We won't get to see a lot of uniform options with the Yankees, because you got the pinstripes or you got the road grays, but there we go. Macho Man, Macho Madness with the Somerset Patriots. Oh, yeah, get the uniform on here. Randy Savage getting ready to play Capitol Field. You know what, the Macho Man's going to be... I don't know my Macho Man impersonation's any good. We all got a Macho Man impersonation, good or bad. Dan Whitley, is that actually the manager? Let's Google this. Dan Whitley. I don't think so. Dan Whitley, Somerset. No. This appears to be a fictional person. You got it, Skip. I don't plan on being out here. You got it, Skip. Keeping Randy positive for right now, but maybe already go to work. So it's 7, which is the time I said I was going to jump off. We got to play a couple of minor league games, though, right? We got to get a handful of games in. There's the flag. I don't know if the flag's just for the summer. Look at the uniforms here. We're going to play Richmond. So let's play like 2 or 3 games. How do they do it in... Is it 5-game sets? Okay, so let's do the first 3 games against Richmond, and then it looks like, yeah, we got some, we got some 6-game sets in there. So like 6-game sets. Again, Montgomery Biscuits, they were all 5-game sets. So, so I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe just that same group, or can we see standings here just to see how many teams? Oh, there's standings. Oh, so okay, so yeah, so Northeast Central. So yeah, that's what I was saying with the Biscuits, which is MTG, Montgomery Biscuits. When I lived in Montgomery, it was just those same 6 or 7 teams. So it looks like the Central and the Northeast is a lot bigger. And there's Richmond. So we do play teams on the other side, because I would think that, yeah. So we're all playing. So we got to get a decent variety here in this group here. Let me look at some Somerset Patriot uniforms. I know we're kind of looking at them in the game. The logo is pretty sick as well. We have the pinstripes, the Patriots right across the chest. Looks like they do have a blue jersey. I don't know if that's in the game, but they have a blue jersey with the Yankees gray and a Yankees patch right on the shoulder, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's play these 3 games, and then we will call it an episode here. Fielding is below average. Yes, absolutely. I would absolutely agree that fielding is above average. So there we are. Macho Man with the Somerset Patriots. I guess we'll just leave everything as is for right now. It keeps wanting me to, it keeps giving me the exclamation point, like it's going to be something, but team, league. Okay, so there's everything. Okay, so here is stadium. So this is where, if we went in and downloaded a stadium, we could change it. Yeah, so I guess we could do that. Maybe we at least get... So there's the one I downloaded from Alex, which is the Seattle one. That was the only one I was able to get downloaded, the Tacoma Rainers, before everything else gave us trouble. So these are ones they just put in the game. Upper Deck Shut. Wow. How interesting. These are ones that they have put in the game. Oh my god. These are not ones I downloaded. These are ones that are just in the game. Blank canvas. So that was the one I got downloaded. So I'll look at that. Maybe off camera I'll try to see if I can download some. Because you can only save 30 of them anyway. Hey, there's the Montgomery Biscuits. But it looks like we are... I thought it said like Capitol Stadium. Shouldn't we be Capitol Field for the Patriots? Well, I guess it's not. It wouldn't be the Capitol, right? Somerset would not be the Capitol, but it is TD Field. And there's the Rail Riders, which, as mentioned, would be our AAA prospects before we head on up to the majors. So, yeah, all exciting stuff. So I will look into that stadium, at least maybe for us, maybe just get our home stadium and until we get to AAA or play around with that. But we are going to do 3 games here, we are batting third, and they're leaving us in field. They could DH us now if they thought our fielding was so bad. They could DH us, but starting off the AAA season, the AA season rather, and getting ahead of myself. Ooh, Macho getting ahead of himself here.
Thanks for joining us. It's opening day on the show.
And
it's
here
the
we
Richmond
go.
Flying Squirrels and the Somerset Patriots. 2 away here, nobody on. Randy Savage getting ready to hit. And a special moment now as he steps up to the plate for the first time in his professional career. Ball 1, too low.
So interesting. They do have some interesting uniforms. These are, I guess, some alternate. Maybe after this game we'll look and see what kind of alternate uniforms. I know minor league teams have these fun kind of third jerseys in their rotation.
That one's spoiled,
That
and it's
looks
now
to be the
2-1.
case here
The
for
pitcher challenged him
Somerset.
with a good fastball, and he wasn't equal to it.
Let's
And
look
now
at the history of those.
No, that's it.
Come on, give Randy Savage a good pitch here. We'll look at the uniforms after this game.
Down the
Oh
right field
yeah,
line and a
first
base hit.
at bat for the Macho Man, and he drills it into the outfield. Oh yeah.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
First AA hit, done and done. That didn't take long.
Well, you cannot ask for a better start. After this game, we'll look up the Zorro's uniforms here, but fun that we would start off our season wearing these unis. Every episode won't be this long, but it's just going to be long for this first one that we're doing. Why did the camera go nuts for sliding? Is it a different button to slide? I held the right stick down, which is how it is in franchise, and I was doing all through the prospect game, and the camera just went to the roof.
Bases empty, 1 away. And here's the catcher, Logan Porter.
Why is he not wearing his sunglasses? I said sunglasses should be on in every game. Welcome back, my friend. Join us in the chat here. Glad to have you. Tell the folks we're here. Tell the people. We want to try to get 20 likes on this video. Hit the thumbs up. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Boy, that corner. Oh.
And he's out.
Yes, what a throw from Randy Macho Man. And we got a trophy. Let's see what the trophy is. Throw out a runner going for extra bases. I don't know if you guys can see that on the stream or not, but I'll also try to look up the stadium after this as well. The Somerset Stadium from Alex. And try to at least get that in the game for us. Unless you guys don't care about stadium stuff that much, but obviously we wouldn't have the other teams. Or we could just download the couple. Like, I mean, we're not going to play the other AA teams, so if we just got those couple of ones in, that would be fun. Maybe I'll focus on that off camera.
Chop to the left side.
And there's going to be Macho's first throw out at home.
The batter, the designated hitter, Chad Bell.
1 out and the base is empty.
Somerset up 1-0.
In the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? That one off the mark. And that is ball 1. I like the location there, trying to raise the hitter's eye line and see if he'll pop something up.
I like these Richmond uniforms, the black and red. The font, pretty cool.
1-1 pitch, fouled away. And 1-2. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout.
It is cool they gave you a different commentary team as well for minor leagues. I didn't realize they did that.
Savage digs in now. 1 for 3.
So low scoring game in Macho's debut. Got that hit early on.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Maybe we get some more going. We're going to do 2 more games. We'll look at the uniform stuff off camera. I'll try to get the stadium in the game, and then we will end this episode. And Macho might be going down with a 1-for-4 performance unless we see some extra innings.
No complaints about
And it's going to stay a 1-0 game. The Patriots,
nothing too bad, but nothing great.
Undefeated after 1 game here, taking down Richmond. So a single 500 OPS, the number 23 prospect by the New York Yankees. Let me look it up real quick while we're sitting here. Real quick. It's not all going to be uni talk, but Zorro's Day Somerset. The alternate uniforms for the Somerset Patriots. The name honors a real-life elusive fox that frequently visited TD Bank Ballpark during the 2020 season. A real orange fox spotted roaming the parking lot and outfield.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please.
So is that what the Zorro name? Los Zorro? Because he was kind of like an elusive fox. Here's the write-up from the actual MLB minor league page. At the beginning, it was a flash of orange out of the corner of the eye. So you're getting minor league baseball history here, joining us on TV Sports. Staff members ask each other every few weeks as the season rolled on. Finally, it made its presence known. Los Zorros de Somerset. There's a picture of the fox running on the field. They don't really go into too much beyond that. Spanish for summer. Oh, Zorros de Somerset is Spanish for the Somerset Foxes. I assume you say it's Zorros. The animal was only seen on security camera and pictured until it made its grand entrance right before the start of a Patriots press conference announcing the partnership with the Yankees. So it was a fox that was running around. Somerset team MLB history. So were they always? So it says they weren't always with the Yankees. Before Yankees. Google's not giving much help here. Oh, they were an independent professional baseball team. So all those league titles is kind of like an independent thing. And then they joined the minor league system as the Yankees AA team. Okay, well there you go. So they weren't anybody before that. So I'm going to see if the uniforms change here. Because that was one thing that I didn't like in the previous Road to the Show, as you guys know I did with Tom Brady, is the uniforms. If you hit next, it would keep the same uniform. It wouldn't change. So, yeah, I don't know. It's the same thing, keeping us in these orange uniforms. You always had to exit and go back to the main menu to get the game to give you like a different selection of uniform. It would just always constantly lock you into the same uniform, and it looks like that may be the case here. If that's the case, that means I'm extremely disappointed in San Diego studios, because that is a oversight that has been an issue for what I played 4 or 5 Road to the Shows ago that they should have fixed by now. Like if you hit next, it keeps you locked into the same uniforms. If you play franchise mode, it'll randomly pick a different uniform for you. And it looks like we may be stuck. I'm going to try it one more time just to see if the game will give us a different uniform or not. And you might be getting the yellow or the orange and blues here. throughout this episode, and then we're going to have to exit every single game and then go back into it to get the game to pick a random uniform for us. Which shouldn't be the case. It should just randomly pick it each time. But maybe it's a whole Fox weekend here for Somerset.
Blooper to right. And it stays fair. He turns
Man,
and heads
every
for
hit,
second.
they love that wall. Oh.
Here comes the throw. But he's in there easily.
Not enough. Not quick enough. The Macho Man. Macho Madness. I do appreciate the graphics. I don't think that was the case in the Tom Brady Road to the Show, that you got different minor league graphics packages. It's a different announcer, different minor league package. I do appreciate it. And this series seems to be stuck at this 1-0 ball game here.
The outside corner.
0-1.
2 down and nobody aboard here in the second game of the series. That one is absolutely.
Is that going to be his first home run? Oh, it is not.
Around first and heading for second. That's a double.
I don't know how to slide. This might be another Google, because it is the right thumbstick in franchise. MLB 24 Road to the Show. How do you slide? The right analog stick.
Bell, the next to hit.
Hold R1 or L1 and then flick up or down on the stick.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the back end of the third inning.
Everybody's saying it's the right stick, but when I do the right stick, it just makes the camera go to the sky.
That one out to right.
Run it hard, run it hard.
Brings it in with a nice running
Well,
grab. And that will
like,
retire
see, I just did it there, and the
a
camera just
2-out
went up. So
double.
someone let me know in the comments, how do you slide?
The Patriots have the lead, 1-0.
Google's saying the stick, but it just makes the flick and hold the stick up.
On to the fourth. Now
But then
at
that
the
just
dish,
makes the
Charlie
camera go to
Zagoni.
the sky. So I don't know. Do not know.
Another full count pitch. Swing and a drive. It's got a chance. Leaping.
Oh, what a catch for the Macho Man. How's that for your fielding? Oh, yeah, the Macho Man. How's that getting it out the wall? Dig it, the Macho. Give that man a Slim Jim. Timing it. Oh, the hops of Randy Macho Man Savage. They said the man was shorter than Hogan. They said of the muscle generation in WWF, the man was outweighed by all of them, and Macho Man just showed the hops he had with the catch at the wall. Are you kidding me right now? Go 3.
Right field. The throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a
I like that the game tells you where to go, because that was something I always had to think about. Like, okay, where am I going? And the fact that the game just says where to throw it to, that helps out here when you're just thrust into a scenario.
First and second, 2 down.
Oh, Richmond, for the first time in this series, gets on the board. Flying Squirrels, 2-1 lead here over the Patriots.
Right through there for a strike. It's all well and
Fastball
good
down
to
the
be patient
middle.
and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that in this big a spot, gotta unload.
0-2.
Ooh, what a pitch that was.
Ahead 0-2 and you throw something like that? It wasn't even close. No chance the batter's gonna offer. Struck out swinging. Pulled the string on the
Swung right
changeup.
through that one.
With the tying run aboard at first.
Well, we're still on a 2 for 7. Batting average about normal in the 280s.
That's off the mark.
But we got to do better if we're going to get the attention of the New York Yankees. You know, Savage is going to be putting on the pinstripes with the Yankees.
That kind of pitch, he'll need to adjust and take a walk or just get a simple base hit. Cranked out to right center.
Does that have any carry? No.
And that retires the side. no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're at the end of 7. The Flying Squirrels on top, 2-1.
And that will end the game. Oh, Somerset does come back and win it. So the Patriots take a 3-2 win, remaining undefeated. And we're going to give MLB The Show one more time as we move forward here. Do we change up our uniforms? Are you going to get to see the Patriot uniforms at all? Are we going to be in the same Fox uniforms? Which means the game is probably still glitched. Oh, see?
1 down. DJ.
If I quit this game, can I get... you can only simulate an exit, see? You can't even just quit, so... looks like I'm going to have to exit after every single game to get different uniforms, which is going to be unfortunate. But let's just say it was a Fox weekend here.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. Safe. He beats it.
Wow. Was that on me?
So 2 down. Batter now.
Yeah, that's disappointing about the uniforms. That even with the Yankees, because I mean the other team as well. It's just like with baseball, you got so many cool uniforms, and I don't want to see them wearing the same thing every single time. But for some reason, and it's been like this for years. I don't know about MLB The Show 26. Again, I always say let me know in the comments. It's like for whatever reason in Road to the Show, if you hit advance, it just locks you into that uniform instead of randomizing it up. When you play franchise mode in MLB The Show, it always picks a random uniform for you, which is cool. I kind of wish the NFL games would do that. EA, you listening? But but no, when you hit advance, it just locks you into that uniform for some reason. And you have to completely exit out of the game to get a different uniform.
Man on at first. Here's the center fielder, Bo Davidson.
Oh, Davidson.
2-1 pitch coming.
I don't know how the minor league stuff is. We are, again, playing with the 2026 rosters that I'm using for my Padres, so as up-to-date as those have been, I don't know how the minor league stuff is. For those of you that are just tuning in as well, wondering, what's with the Macho Man? Now, that's going to be interesting with the Yankees. You know, the Yankees are very particular, very famous. I know they've kind of relaxed a little bit, but Johnny Damon had to shave the beard, had to cut the hair, right? I didn't think about that till just now. The neon color gloves, the pink, the yellow, the orange, is that going to fly with the Yankees? The Yankees are very... Oh, we got rain. We got rain coming down.
Here's a laser
a lot's happening right now. The Yankees are very particular about their look, including the long hair, including the beard, which I said they've been relaxed on that lately. Like the Macho Man, I didn't think about that. The hair, the beard, I was just thinking New York, you know, WWE, going to New York, but is that something Yankees fans may comment on future videos and say, boy, the orange and pink and yellow, that's not going to fly. Maybe we got to change that up with New York. I'll have to look up, after this, I've done enough Googling for one episode, or someone can let me know in the comments. The Yankees have gotten relaxed with the whole no beard, no hair thing, right? Or are we going to have to shave the Macho Man before we get to the majors? Maybe the Macho Man can break them, but let me know in the comments if you're a Yankees fan. They've got, I feel like they've gotten relaxed with that rule, or I remember hearing about that. So Savage making contact, not striking out, but so far everything is just flying out. It'll pop up out for the Macho Man.
No score.
And this has been a very low-scoring series. First game was 1-0. Game 2 was 3-2, and we're scoreless here in the top 7th of the final game of this stream and the final game of this series. Oh my God! Savage bobbles it in the rain. Oh, we got one out. He threw one out. One came in, got one out, but Randy Savage bobbles the ball in the rain. Brutal.
Set for the start of this inning, and now Thomas G.
You blame the one run on Randy Savage that came in on the bobble in the rain. Oh my God, what is this?
In the air, out towards right
I don't know what
center.
I'm doing. X. Did I not do it fast enough?
Dives,
Oh, he didn't get it.
He makes the
I didn't
turn
hit
and
it
digs for
fast
second
enough.
base.
Oh.
Throw in. Not gonna get him.
Oh
He's in
my
there.
God. They gotta make Randy Savage a DH. Okay, I'm learning. This is all very different from Road to the Show that I played with Tom Brady. I literally have not played any Road to the Show since the Tom Brady, which was like a year or two ago, and I jumped right in for this stream. Okay, well here we go. Randy Savage has an opportunity, a walk-off opportunity for the Patriots. This is still from the old Road to the Shows, the dynamic challenges. A chance for Savage to be the hero.
Swinging a drive.
And on the very first pitch, a walk-off, the first home run for the Macho Man, Randy Savage, with the Somerset Patriots. It is a walk-off. Somerset is 3-0, looking to cash in on their championship legacy in a Fox weekend with the orange and blue uniforms all weekend.
You get to win the ballgame with one swing. Right there, he made those dreams a reality. What a great feeling for him and his team.
Well, people are starting to talk that follow Double-A Ball
Outstanding crew here at the show.
about Macho Man's performance here. 1 of 4, but the most important was the walk-off. So we'll return to the clubhouse. I'm going to save. I will exit. We'll look at the uniforms. We'll try to download the stadium real quick, and I'll maybe look at downloading the other Double-A stadiums. But I will do that stuff off camera because I think I would have to delete them all when I get brought up to AAA. Because you can only have 30 stadiums. So that is it. So we got the Rumble Ponies, I think. No, we got New Hampshire Fisher Cats next on the list. So for right now, I'm going to hit save. Again, I'm going to turn the volume up for right now because I don't know if I will do full commentary for the next time I play this. So if you want more full commentary like we just did here, let me know in the comments. Probably do want to hear it in the comments, but basically thumbs up this video, 20 thumbs up, or hit subscribe, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll do more full-length commentary. But for right now, part-time YouTuber, unfortunately, we cannot get on to do commentary every single time as much as I would like to. So that is just, unfortunately, what it is for right now. So for more full-length commentary, subscribe, thumbs up. But you're going to get a lot of the in-game commentary, which will be good. You'll enjoy that. But help me, full-time YouTube. Right now we're part-time, but help us to get to the full-time status, if you will. So we did make the save. And you can do that by subscribing, getting the view count up, thumbs up, patreon.com/tvsports27, all that good stuff. So, Double-A, and let me look at as well Richmond, what different unis they also had. So it looks like you get a home, a road, and then like the kind of fun third uniform there. And I imagine that's going to be the same for Somerset. Oh, it does just like look like the Yankees. That's fun. And then yeah, so you only get those 3 looks. I guess should we look at go back. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, let's look at the Biscuits, because that's where I lived in. Yeah, Montgomery Biscuits, when I lived in Montgomery. Oh, they only got 2. They don't have the kimchi Korean uniforms in the game. Oh, I keep switching leagues. I guess that's my... Or no, I'm hitting the team button. Should we get a look at maybe our future? Oh, I am going through the leagues. I'm sitting here shuffling through these. Oh, I did it again. Okay, I did it again. So I need to hit L and R. It's very confusing because the other buttons aren't up there. So this would be our future team. Looks very Yankee-esque. The home uniforms do, at least. They're all called the Copa uniforms. I don't know what that stands for. Should I just show you real quick how bad the vault is before we end this episode? What's going on? The Rangers leading the Rays right now. I got to get to this Rays game. But let me just show you guys like how bad, why it was really annoying to try to get the minor league uniforms. So you got to go to Create. You got to go to No, you got to go to Vaults, not Stadium Creator. No, it is Vaults, I think. Yeah, because these are logo, roster, player, slider. Yeah. So you have to go to Stadium Creator. And it was Alex, right? MLB The Show, Alex, Stadiums. Original Alex, 819 is the guy. They're just very annoying. So, so again, you have to go to, and look how slow this loads. Like, just to go down. So you have to go down to most popular, because if you go to Vault, it doesn't do anything. Or like recent uploads. ID, and I do ORIG INALALEX 819. Hit done. Online ID. All. So it's like I can't even like just say, hey, give me the stadium. Like, give me the AAA stadium. So I search his name, and then I'm not. Oh, these are my See it. These are my stadiums. So I need to go here, and again, I need to sit here and wait through a load screen. So this is the Alex search, as you can see, because those are all his stadiums, and it only gives me these stadiums. Like, it gives me a list of like 10 random stadiums, right? So I can't just search, and I'm still waiting for a load. Like, it doesn't even give me a full 10. So it's like, okay, I need to search his naming convention. So then I would need to do... So he's like, you can search for NYAA for New York AAA, right? And then if I search that, then I start getting other people's stadiums. Like, I didn't even get anything in that search. So that's why it's like, right, how am I supposed to find... What is the name of the stadium? Unless somebody else like made it or something. TD Bank Ballpark. That's what I mean. Like, I want to do the minor league stadiums, but this functionality of doing that is terrible. Like, let me look at a picture. So I search TD Bank Ballpark and I get all these ones, but again, Atomic Ace. Is that Somerset? I'm looking at a picture of their stadium. Actually, that does look pretty close. That scoreboard seems a little huge. But that actually does look pretty close to what their stadium is. No, it does have that stacked scoreboard from a different angle. Okay. So let's download this one. And then, like, I need to click on it, I believe, and go into it. And then I need to save it to my own vault. Yeah. So, as you can see, it's very... So this is going to be like an off-camera thing if I do try to get all the stadiums in the game. So sorry to Alex. I don't know if someone just, like, ripped his or what, but that stadium did actually end up looking, like I said, pretty darn close to... Yeah, because it has all those walls of ads back there, like double stacked. That is crazy. Yeah, that is actually fairly accurate. So we'll get that in the game, and then, like I said, for the other stadiums, maybe the other teams, I'll try to do that. But then when we move to AAA, that's going to take a lot of work. So do that all off camera. Thank you guys so much. Again, thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more commentary. I'm going to put a lot of work into getting those stadiums. So thumbs up, subscribe if you want to help out, support the channel, patreon.com/tvsports27. A lot of the games are going to be done without commentary, with the in-game commentary. I'm just not able to provide commentary on everything as a part-time YouTuber. But if you want to help me get to full-time and start doing full-time videos going forward, subscribe, thumbs up, patreon.com/tvsports. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. The Macho Man in the minor league system with the Yankees. Get this thing started. See you guys next time.